Hey everyone, welcome back to Duff's Game. So we're going to continue on to Phoenix Gate with Clive and Jill in tow. And we just actually got the new uniform for Clive from one of his old friends from before. And he looks pretty cool, I have to admit. Those threads look looking pretty lit. So don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy XVI. Okay, so this is what he looks like now. Man, he sort of looks like a vampire lord, to be honest with you. Anyway, so yeah, there was this girl here that gave us Hannah, that's her name.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
Yes, very good. Okay, let's just have a look at our... Okay, so this is what I've got equipped for now. I've got Heat Wave. I heard that was pretty good. So summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. Okay, so this is something that I heard it was pretty good in the game. So I think Heat Wave, yeah, so there you go in the picture there. You can actually dispel projectiles. So if a projectile is getting shot at you, you activate this before it hits you. There you go, and it stops it just like that in that picture there, which is it's going to be pretty handy, I think, in the game. So that's why I've got this here equipped now. And I've also got Flames of Rebirth for now. And then I got Rook's Gambit. But we need to unlock a bit more of the gear. And Icons, Pedigree, Formal Attack. Okay, I haven't done much with Toggle. I actually don't even know if we can change anything with Toggle. And these are some of the new items we just got. We got Invictus. The weapon, sword here. We got Mission Cross, and we have Mission Bonds. So they look pretty cool, man. So I'm pretty pumped to be using those. I also need to upgrade this bit over here, the Aerial Blast. That looks sick, man. That looks really cool. Look at that. That's my next one I want to get. I also need to upgrade this as well, but we can do that later on. Let's continue on to Phoenix Gate. Make for Phoenix Gate. Okay, looks like there's a shop here we can go to as well.
You're buying, I'm selling.
Giant blade. Yeah, not much worth. Yeah.
Come back soon now.
Not really worth it, really. So let's continue on. So far I'm having an absolute blast with Final Fantasy XVI. I'm looking forward to gaining more abilities and
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield. You're mistaken. Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well. My bearers?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here, in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, Any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Sure, this artist.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalifian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old funny. He's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on
All
finding
right.
him.
Okay, let's move on. The Broken Hilt. Speed engaged.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Man, I'm like the Flash. Yeah. Oh, I lost my speed. Hang on. Let me just wind up again. Super speed. Jeez, this Clive can sprint. Am I getting faster? I must be. Alright, how do I get up there? Am I going the right way? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Well, I'm definitely liking the new threads. He looks like a proper lord. Yes, me lord. Hello, me lord. I'm Lord Clive Rosaliefield. What's his name? Rosefield? Rosefield? Rosaliefield? Alright, I think we go this way. Around this corner. Oh, items. Grab that. Thank you. A briar clamshells. I don't know what this crafting materials are used for yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. Chunks of wyrite.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Alright. Teleportation.
There, boy!
Flame attack! New enemies, more bodies.
Sick of Toggle! There,
Pew
boy!
pew 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 pew.
Get him!
Flame on!
Get him, boy!
Man, the combat in this is so much fun.
Sick of Toggle! Give them all you've got, boy!
That's enough.
Oh man. Enemy slain. Damn. I got some sharp fangs and some steel silk out of that. It's pretty good.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day. Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Quest complete. Back in the day. Well, at least we got to help that old man out. Okay, I guess we continue on our journey. Yeah, at least we could help that old man. I mean, he's obviously not completely 100% there. We did what we could. And we're going to do what we can for this village. Alright. Ready? That's a heavy door. Why don't they make them light?
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
What is this blight? There's something I want to figure out, what the blight is. I mean, it's obviously draining the Deadlands. Here we go. Barren wastes bereft of ether, where no life stirs and magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years the blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Okay, so it's draining the ether, which is like life itself, whether it's magic or life. So this is what's left. It just drains everything. Oh yes, you can see it all there. Yeah, all the trees are dead. Huh, interesting. But what is the blight and what is draining it? Is it like a virus, a bacteria, or is it magic?
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's
Those
left.
trees are falling down. I thought around here. It's not good. It's really
I can
not
hardly
good.
imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember.
Actually, I haven't pet Torgal in a
It
while.
was beautiful.
Can I pet you yet? Nope. Okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Torgal. Alright, let's get this other item up here. It's sort of like a patch. It's just a small patch here. High potion.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive.
It's time to discover the truth.
All right. The dim. So that's where we are now, right? Not long ago, this was a lush forest teeming with life, but that was before the blight rendered it a twisted tangle of rotting boughs, shunned by even the foulest of vermin. That sounds like a lovely place to be. Alright, let's see where we're going next, guys. So we're going to Phoenix Gate Ruins, where Clive blew it up, I guess, at the start of the game. So Phoenix Gate Ruins is an untouched in the many winters since the stronghold's fall. The scars of that fateful night linger still upon her walls. That's interesting. I'm looking forward to going here. Let's find out what's going on.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Alright, so we got to investigate this place. Buried memories. Alright, so we're at Phoenix Gate now. This is going to be the Night of Flames. Oh, this is what happened on that night. An Imperial attack on the Viserion forces stationed at Phoenix Gate made under the cover of night in the year 860. Archduke Elwin Rosefield was killed in the fighting, as were his 2 sons, though the bodies of the latter were never recovered. Having thought to have been wholly consumed by hellfire, the attack was widely rumoured to have been facilitated by the treacherous Duchess Annabella, although official explanations attempted to shift the blame onto the Phoenix having run inexplicably rampant. Okay. And the Phoenix. Yeah, we haven't really... The Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the Imperial invasion. And the Ifrit, which is Clive, right? That's our understanding of it. This is Clive, a fire aspect icon that first emerged in the year of the realm 860 when Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to find out what's happening here.
Could anyone?
Yeah, it's not exactly in the best shape.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him.
Okay, what is he doing
He's
here?
the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
I'm so confused. How did he get here? Alright, Torgal, stay close to me. Oh, he's going down in this dark tunnel. No, not that dark tunnel. Alright, let's go. Let's go, guys. We're going in. Alright. Not so dark.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Wow, okay. The Hall of the Ancestors. That's crazy. So this guy does have Phoenix powers. Well, he is an icon of fire as well, isn't he? So this is the...
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Yeah, so he's inside the, like, the old ruins that But yeah, I don't know who built these ruins yet. We haven't figured that out yet, but he's inside where Joshua was meant to go. Crazy. It's so cool how they open up.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect.
Wow.
Like it was built yesterday.
It's under the castle. This is crazy. Yeah, so this is the fallen ruins, right? Well, not really ruin, but look at this. Is it ether everywhere? Alright, let's go in. Let's go in. Okay, it looks like there's some people up here. What is this?
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual.
Yeah, okay. Take him down is what you're saying. Oh. That was easy.
More trouble.
Oh, crud. One's got a lightsaber.
Don't let them get away. Get him,
Okay.
boy.
Flame on!
Over here. Sick of Torgal. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Kind of reminds me of a Zelda ruin. I love how those doors open up. A lot of white colored, grayish colors, white, like bone white colors. There's a lot of crystals up there. Man, this place is huge. Alright, more enemies. Scanning.
That's enough.
Oh, got him.
Get him.
There's a chest over here. Let's grab this. Nice. Alright, let's keep pressing forward. Look how big this place is, man. My gosh. I'm gonna need a map. Toggle, do you have a map? Alright, let's keep going forward. Open sesame. Ooh, big guy. Are you a boss battle? Fallen Guardian.
Take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
There, boy.
Over here.
Whoa. Okay.
You know what to do, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Whoa.
Don't let them get away.
Okay, let's bring him down, Toggle. Come on. Sick him. Sick
There,
him.
boy.
Oh, dodge, 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 dodge.
Get him, boy.
Not this time.
Dodged.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Okay, there's another chest over here. We can quickly grab that. Favor of wind. Yeah, okay, I don't really use wind too much right now. Insufficient. Oh, potion used. Okay. Another high potion used. Okay, more enemies. My trusty sword shall take care of you. Oh, are they bombs?
I don't think they're friendly.
There, boy.
Okay, can I use it? Nope.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him.
Okay, get rid of these bombs or they kill us.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Whoa, 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 get out of there. It's gonna blow up.
Get him. You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Almost defeated this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I think we got them. I think that's... Yeah, that's everyone. Okay, Jill, let's go. Oh man, I'm so curious as to what's at the end of this maze we're running through. Hopefully it's something
Would
good.
Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
What are these?
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on. Let's keep
Whoa,
looking.
there's a gold mine in there. Another guardian. So I'm guessing these guardians would have just sat there. Oh, okay, we got some.
Not this time. Get him.
Flame on. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. All dead, all dead. Alright. Toggle, take him down. Oop, get out of there, get out of there. Electricity, attack.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Okay, I need to use my flame attacks more.
Don't let them get away. Over here. Sick of Toggle.
Enemies approaching where? Behind? Oh, lightsabers.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Not this
Dodge,
time.
dodge, dodge.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
I just kicks him.
Over here. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
Dodge, 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 dodge. Here we go, we got him, we got him.
Not this time.
Haha, all too easy. Alright, let's see what's behind the lucky door number 7. Hooded man? No hooded man yet. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5? Oh, 4. Okay, I want to get them all together and use my powers of flame. Ever seen Fantastic Four?
Look out!
Oh, more
There's
enemies?
More of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Right, there's a lot of them.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
Okay, grab this. Get rid of these bombs.
You know what to do, boy.
Right, so we haven't got anything.
Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy.
Okay, there we go, we did it. Alright, hopefully this is the last door we have to go through. Rook's Gambit. Okay, I have a feeling we're almost there, guys. This looks like the final frontier.
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Oh my god. Whoa. This is not possible. This guy is like a juggernaut, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, he's gonna swing that big sword. Oh, he's doing some damage on me. Alright, alright. Lock on.
There, boy.
Okay.
Don't let them get away.
Okay, dodge. What is this? What is this? Parry. Use square. Adjust his opponent attacks to parry the strike. Temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter.
Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here. Get him, boy.
Flame on.
Keep your distance, boy. Not this time.
Oh, you got me on that one. Staggered.
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Halfway health.
Get him.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, is it? With me. Keep your distance, boy. Guru! Don't let them get away. Get him over there. Down.
This is our chance.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Whoa. Epic, man. Alright, I got this.
This time. Sick of trouble. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle.
Still can't do it yet.
That's better.
Get him.
Flame on. Iron Giant. The Iron Giant is dismantled, guys. We did it. Oh my god. That was an epic battle. Level up, yes. Level 21 now. Fallen Iron. Meteorite. Cool.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
What is that at the end there?
Is that some kind of mural?
Yeah,
It's
looks
worth
like
a closer look, whatever it is.
Potions. One more over here. And a chest. Oh yeah, we've got to grab that chest before we keep going. I don't think we go that way, do we? Favorable wind, wicked wheel. Okay, cool. I'll have to have a look at that later on. Or should we have a look at now? Let's see, we got... This is our stuff here. Ring of timely focus. When equipped, time slows before an invader. Could probably change that. This is what we got now. Increase wicked wheel damage by 10%. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll work that out later on. I don't feel the need to change it at the moment. Maybe, I don't know. There might be something cool there, but I can always figure that out later.
Alright then.
Or Lich. Okay, alright. Okay, he's got teleportation skills. Oh, he's not like a boss, but he still packs a punch though, doesn't he?
You know what to do, boy.
Alright, Lich, see what you got.
Not this time.
Whoa. Okay.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of talking. Get him. What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Yeah, it would seem so. It was almost like a hybrid, wasn't it? More like alive and machine at the same time.
Look out!
Oh, okay, alright, alright.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Yeah, boy. That's enough.
Oh, just flame on, man. Yeah.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused as why these machines are all attacking Clive. If you can open up that front gate and like activate all of these other panels here, you think they'd realize that he's like, okay, maybe he does belong here. If you can activate all of our technology. I don't know. Seems like should be like that. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Open sesame. Everything looks the
This might take a while.
Ooh, hello. What the hell are these specters?
Don't let them get away.
Defeated. Alright, let's keep pressing forward.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is all doing. Is this just opening up more doors, or is it activating like the rings around it or something? Yeah, it looks like it is. So we got 1, 2, yes, another door over here. Can we press this yet?
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
Okay. Alright. Hopefully... And this place is so massive, I was just kind of not expecting this under the castle, but... Hopefully there's no boss behind here.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Okay, what is that?
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god? You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you? What? I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Oh man. Whoa. How am I meant to defeat this guy? This is ridiculous. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this giant. Okay, get out. Oop, get out. Here we go. Attack the foot. We're gonna break his toenails. I feel like that's the only thing we can do. Is his weakness is like just attacking his toenails is like the best thing we can do right now. Oh man, we're in the AoE. Okay, heat wave. Okay, he's gonna crush us with his feet again. Staggered. Attack his head, it seems to do more damage. Wow, so the whole thing about this was, I always thought like Josh was absorbed into Clive or something. Like, I kind of hold out hope that Josh was still alive, but it seems that Clive was just in denial the whole time. And he was just chasing his own demons. Literally. That sucks, man. I was hoping that Josh was still alive somehow. It seems I was wrong. And now we have to fight our demons to at least save our sanity for Clive.
Too slow.
Infernal Shadow. Oh, the music is awesome. Huh.
You'd have me learn by example.
Seems he's got an upgrade. I'll make sure to make quick work of him.
Not this time.
Come on, get it. Where do you go? Where do you go? Can't do that yet. Oh, it's sucking me in. Oh, got me on that one. Come on, flame on.
Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Let's do it.
Show yourself, freeze.
Oh yeah. What do we got? What do we got? Look at this, man. This is epic. Look, I'm doing so much damage now. I feel no pain. Come on, yes. You staggered? Oh, get ready to feel the pain. Come on. Bring it on, baby. Come on. Let's bring it home. Come on, this is like a Titan battle this century, this. This is so cool. 12,000 damage. Come on, bring it. I'm on. I'm ready. 27k. Oh man. We've literally gone into a next level of combat here. We've gone even further beyond what we were. We've become Ifrit, the fire shard material. This power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. This shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. It's used for crafting. Magic and ash. Magic to ash. All creation is possible because of ether. It is what gives the formless form and the lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within is released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy for use in their work.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been... Confound it. The hour is later than I thought.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, my lord.
Benedicta.
The meaning of life. Man, that guy was pissed. Why would Sid send the head of Benedicta to him? At least I think that's what it was. Ilfrit awoken. Okay, Clive has gained control of the icon Ilfrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. So you limit break yourself. Is pretty cool. Slots of Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the Abilities tab and the main menu. Limit break. The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ulfrid by pressing the L3R3 when the gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, and gradual HP regeneration and guard-breaking strikes. That's
So,
pretty
what
cool,
next?
man.
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Wow, that's crazy. But then I think that would have been Joshua there as well as the hooded man. I'm so confused right now. But I know that Clive has discovered himself to be Ilfrit, and he's not running away from his demons anymore, which is also good. But why are you growling? Torgal, why are you growling?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Oh dear, Torgal's on the move. I'm glad that Clive has finally come to terms that he did destroy the castle. Maybe not killed Joshua, but it seems that that was Joshua at the castle itself. But he's got his own game. I don't know what he's playing. He's playing a different game to us. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh no.
What happened here?
Oh, these
Imperials.
Imperial dogs.
You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
Remember our orders? No survivors.
We must have the same orders.
Who would order such a thing?
What the?
Sick of Torgal.
Limit breaker.
Get him. Keep your distance, boy.
Come here.
Over here.
Got it. Man, there's no end to this. More Imperial dogs.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Give them all you've got. Get him. Kill all the ducal dogs. Ducal dogs? Hey, we're innocent people. You know what to do, boy. It's over by orders.
Dead. Right, how do I... There we go.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Dead.
Sick of Torgal. Not this time.
More down here.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Flame on.
Put them all to the sword, bearer or no.
Oh, the bastards burnt the whole place down.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
That's a mighty big hammer you got there, my man. Hope you don't mind if I bring it down on your head.
Clive.
Limit breaker.
Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Oh, this guy's got a lot of health.
Keep your distance, boy.
Can't do anything yet.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Oh yeah, that did some damage.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Don't let them get away. Sick of
Almost
Toggle.
defeated. Imperial champion.
Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Damn, man. Can't believe they took out the whole village. Clive's mother is a real piece of work, I have to admit. That's not cool, man. So we're heading back to the hideaway to join Sid and continue on with our mission. I dare say that Clive is definitely going to try to change this world for the better. So don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy XVI as we continue on our journey. and hopefully change the land for the better. All right, bye for now.